she will lead us on All Mother's path.
The tribe I served is gone. Soon I will be too.
The Nora have lost too many, Resh. But in your case, I guess they can lose one more.
Curse the goddess, and curse you. I no longer belong here.
I think you're onto something, Resh. Time to strike out on your own.
She came out of the mountain, and she was chained.
This is so random. This is like right after the stream. I just have to talk to them and just ask what's going on. Because I know some people have other random things to say, and I'll don't really care too.
I don't know what to say.
Say that you'll see me at Meridian.
Of course. That much is simple. But the rest...
Complicated. I know. But maybe if I took you into the heart of the mountain...
No. At least, not yet. I don't know. Please don't think less of me, Aloy. But the goddess chose you to see that. Not me.
Right. I'll be on my way then.
I always knew you weren't like other Nora.
Neither are you, Varl. Maybe, if we survive all this, I can show you what I've learned. What I'm learning.
Perhaps. If the goddess so wills it.
See you in Meridian.
Those who spill their tribe's blood will pay for their desecration.
Aloy, did you go inside the mountain?
You saw what happened.
Actually, can't see so well down here on the ground.
The Anointed will...
I always knew you were special. But this...
Don't start calling me the Anointed or anything like that, Teb, okay?
I heard what you said, Aloy. But I still get to make my own opinions.
See, this man gets it.
Ow.
You can leave the fighting to others now, Teb. You've already done more than any Stitcher should have been asked to do.
All due respect, Aloy. But if the war's not over, I'm not done. I heard what you said about Meridian. I'll see you there.
This man don't give up, bruh.
I'll see you at Meridian. But for now, I should rest. I'll see you at Meridian.
Anyone else want to say anything?
She went into All Mother Mountain and was anointed by the goddess herself.
In all my years, I have never seen anything like that.
You guys need to get out of the house more.
But they did not
My
share
life has been long, but I've never seen anything like that. Tirsa
Don't be
was
cold
right.
over here.
A blessing, not a curse. We were so unsure.
All Mother spoke to her. It's
I will
true.
lead a war party to Meridian. You have my word.
Aloy,
It's her.
how did you do that?
Bitch, I don't know.
She's the anointed.
We'll go to Meridian, Aloy. I'll bring Mother's spear.
Arana.
Your father is right. You belong here. You both do.
Thank you, Aloy, for everything you've done. I will make sure Arana is kept safe.
Dad, I'm not a kid anymore.
Just as All
Dreads
Mother
are too
struck
real,
down the
though.
middle, her anointed will cleanse the land of corruption.
Aloy, how kind of you to spend a moment with me before you depart. There can be no doubt now. You are a blessing made flesh, the will of the goddess incarnate.
It's really not that simple, Tirsa. But I guess it's close enough.
I know the path ahead will be dangerous. To kill a metal devil sounds impossible, but I believe in you.
Thank you. Tirsa, I want to know Rost's story. Why he was made an outcast. He never told me. Said he took an oath of silence. What did he do?
Oh. Yes, that.
What crime did he commit?
I will tell you if you wish. But it is a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
Let's do this shit.
Of course I want to hear it.
Ow.
Tell me.
Rost never committed any crime. He was an outcast by choice.
What?
What? What do you mean?
Many years ago, before the derangement, before the Red Raids, a band of murderous outlanders, 12 in number, struck without warning. At Mother's Vigil, they took hostages, and then pressed on, headed for Devil's Thirst.
Okay.
Mother's Vigil? Where's that?
You would know it as the Forsaken Village, near the Karja border. But at the time, many families lived there. Ross was one of them. His mate was killed fighting the Outlanders, and his daughter was among those taken hostage.
His daughter? What was her name?
Alana. She was just 6 years old.
Is it me, or does it seem like the game is lip syncing a little off, huh? Did the Nora go after the Outlanders?
Nora Braves couldn't stop 12 Outlanders? Or rescue the hostages?
It was quite impossible. We outnumbered them, but every time a Brave came within bowshot, the Outlanders killed a hostage.
Ah.
What did they come here to do?
That was never discovered. We couldn't track closely enough to observe them. We know they camped beyond Devil's Thirst for 2 days. There were reports of strange noises. And then, as suddenly as they came, the Outlanders made their way back to the border and disappeared.
What happened to Rost's daughter? She was killed?
Rost was one of the Braves who tracked the Outlanders, keeping his distance. There were 6 hostages still alive when they reached the border. Alana among them. Rather than release them, the Outlanders slit their throats.
Jesus.
And left the corpses just across the border, mocking us.
Why?
Cruelty. They knew the faithful Nora would not leave the sacred land to collect the bodies, let alone pursue them. They thought themselves safe from our vengeance.
So Ross went out and beat the fuck out of
Are you
him.
saying that Rost went after them? That he became an exile?
No. Rost was beside himself with grief, but even so, he would never have broken taboo.
Then what did he do?
He called upon the most terrible and secret rite of the Nora tribe. He begged to be made a Death Seeker.
Whoa, cool. What the fuck is that? I want to be that. Fuck this seeker shit. Death Seeker.
A Death Seeker? What is that?
One who dies to go seeking, and in seeking, brings death to others. The ritual drags the spirit from
that's
one's
probably
body,
where I am right now.
releasing it to All Mother's care. The heart beats, the mind thinks, but the spirit has moved on.
I don't understand.
Rost went after the Outlanders, but his spirit never left. It remained here with All Mother. He gathered the bodies of the slain and returned them. And then he set out in pursuit, not as an exile, but a weapon of vengeance. A barbed arrow shot from a bow, never to return.
We came back.
But Rost did return.
Yes. A full year later, and terribly wounded. He collapsed at the border of the sacred land. A hunting party came upon him. He was delirious, in agony. By law, he should have died where he lay. But one of the hunters broke taboo, and reaching across the border, she dragged him to our side.
Who was she?
A brave who'd lost a mate and 2 sons to the very Outlanders that Rost pursued.
So Rost never finished his mission.
To the contrary, he killed all 12. tracked them to disparate places the world over, he said. Meridian, Ban-Ur, the Claim, Utaru Land, further even, into the Forbidden West. The last he killed nearly got the best of him. Wounded, he stumbled and crawled back to us, hoping to die as close to the sacred land as he could. He never expected nor asked to be dragged across the border and nursed back to health. That was done to him, leaving us, the matriarchs, in a difficult position.
Why couldn't you just welcome him back?
Rost had been made a Death Seeker, Aloy. He no longer had any place among the tribe. By law, he should have been driven back out. But we couldn't bring ourselves to do that, so we offered a compromise.
You made him an outcast.
Yes. We offered to do so on the condition he never speak to anyone of this exception.
After all he did, all he suffered, to be declared an outcast was his reward.
Rost was overjoyed. He never expected to live another day in the sacred land, let alone the embrace, so close to the goddess. He resolved to spend the rest of his days in solitude, and was happy to do so.
These rules are stupid. These rules are stupid. This I'm talking about. You got uneducated. You stand up making up shit like this. I don't know how these guys. I don't know how they speak English. I mean, it's obvious with the game, but that's not the point. It's weird. But we're not done.
But then you found me, and gave me to him.
Yes. Another compromise. The matriarchs feared you, and would not let you be raised by the tribe. And so we turned to Rost. I knew that he would take care of you, bring you up, teach you to worship All-Mother and respect the ways of the tribe.
He certainly tried anyway. You took a man who'd lost his daughter and made him raise an infant girl? Doesn't that strike you as callous?
I'm inclined to think the course of events has shown the wisdom of our choice. And I'm quite certain that from the moment he laid eyes on you, he saw you as a gift and never a burden.
All right, Teersa, that's quite a story.
Whew!
The Nora have suffered terrible losses, Teersa. What's to become of them now?
That will be for the goddess to decide. Only she knows the future. For the moment, my sister matriarchs and I will see to the wounded. And as I promised, anyone who wishes to join you at Meridian, we will declare seekers. I think for the time being, we should remain here in the mountain, close to the goddess.
That might be best. If nothing else, it's a defensible position. It's time for me to move on. I thank you for doing what you could to help me through the years, and for telling me Rost's story.
I wish I could have done more, but I am just one woman.
As am I. No need to sell ourselves short.
Oh, thank you, Aloy. I will pray for you.
Okay, I guess it can't hurt.
Just as All-Mother struck down the Metal King, her anointed will cleanse the land of corruption.
Well, I believe. Oh.
The anointed has shown.
Anointed. I misread the signs. Forgive!
I told you, Lansra, I'm not your anointed.
Have you seen the anointed
I'm
in
sorry
action?
I didn't see you correctly.
You still don't. I don't think you can, Lansra.
Forgive me.
Off your knees, Lansra. Start living on your feet with your eyes open.
They say she came from the mountain. That the mountain was her mother.
I know your quest is dangerous, Aloy. But All-Mother will protect you.
I don't think it works that way, Jezza.
They slaughtered our tribe's people.
Anyway, this is a little bit after the stream. Like I said, after the stream, I just want to show you guys. So I know people are maybe into the lore a little bit, so there you go.
Still corruption loose in the world, but it will be cleansed.
Other than that,
the Anointed will see to that.
that's everything. It's about. Let's move on a little bit more before we say anything else. Talk to Resh. Talk to you. Talk to everyone else. You're just randoms. More mothers. More mothers. I don't want to go too far because then we end up recording the damn thing. We've already hit about 15 minutes and some change.
It's true.
She's so young. So much responsibility.
What the fuck? Sorry. Stepped on him. Whew, it's bright as fuck out here. That transition switch was insane.
It's
What did
heavy. World's going white.
Where's the next closest, like, save thing? Right down there? Can I travel to it? I can. Well, that means it's done. Anyways, guys, like I said before, comment, subscribe. All these things help me out so much. I love this game. I really love this game. I enjoy this game so much. It's just everything about it's so good. But yeah. Like I said, this is for the people who really care about a little bit of the lore and want a little story and what happened and why stuff happened the way it did. But with others who don't really care, I'll see you on the next stream. Until then, peace out and good shit.